I thought I was too far off, so I did an extra punch, but I think that messed me up. Alright, I think this might be my last run, actually, just because it's getting kind of late. But we'll see. Not 100% sure about that. But, yeah, basically with that one, the doors wait for each other to close. So, like, the two doors I run back and forth on, if you try to open one, it'll wait for the other to close before it opens. So, basically, the TLDR is you force the door to close, but you get on the other side of it. Like, because it'll do this thing where it'll just put an invisible wall up and prevent you from running through to the other side. Because the other side's gonna deload. But if you can get past the door before that happens, then it just unloads. But it's a bit of a weird deload. But yeah, that basically you have to open them in that order to get it to deload. Yeah, basically you get the one door in a state where it's going to force itself to close, and then the other side deloads. And normally the game would prevent you from getting to the other side of it by putting an invisible wall up, but you're fast enough that you can actually make it to the other side before that happens. It's a weird one, because you can't just, like, run back and forth between the two doors. You actually have to hit that third door, like, first, and then go back and forth in that exact order to get it to work. Because it's not like a lot of other deloads where, like, you open one door and then the other side of the second door is just unloaded already. It's more like the game forces the door to close and unloads the other side, but you make it on the other side before it unloads, and then, yeah. That's how it works. That's part of the reason that deload was added so late into the, like, after we found, or so much longer after we found deloads, because it's kind of a complicated one.
From what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy.
Because there's actually a different deload you can do there that gets you out of bounds, but you just fall and die, like, it's not useful. And we didn't realize that there was another one you could do there.
You should grab them.
Alright. So yeah, I think I know why I missed that punch hover. I think I did an extra. Well, I mean, I know I did an extra punch, but it was because I thought the setup wasn't gonna work. But I shouldn't second guess it. I should just do it the way you're supposed to do it. Although I did one earlier where I did an extra punch and it worked, so I don't know.
Is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will.
But I don't know. I'm hoping like the last run, as long as I just make sure I focus, especially the parts I need to, we should be okay.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
You punch until the floor below you is not visible anymore, like the level under you, and then you count 57 steps forward. So like every time he swings to the right, he takes a step. So you're really counting the steps, not the punches, but it's 57. Yeah, it's actually not even that many compared to some of the other ones. Like the same trick in hardcore, you have to do 111 punches, and there's a trick later in the run for drill skip. We got to do another hover where we do 97 punches. So, yeah, or steps forward, but yeah. It's because with that glitch, the punch hover, you're able to indefinitely just hover in midair as long as you continue punching. So if you don't stop, you'll continue to float. So you can go as far as you want across the level. It's usually just like there's a balance of like, you know, you can get really far with it, but it also takes a long time to do that because you move. The only problem with it really is you move really slowly. So. And that trick I was trying to do, it puts you at a checkpoint right past a bunch of cutscenes, and that's sort of the optimal place to punch to, because even though it takes you a minute to punch there, it saves 2 minutes doing that over doing the level normally. But then after that, it's not worth it to go any further, because it's faster to just load in and then run the rest of the level, because you move way faster sprinting than you do just, you know, punching. So... the reason it's so much more in hardcore is because you can't hit checkpoints and so you gotta hit a door instead, and the door you hit's like way farther away. So you gotta do like twice as many punches, almost. Yeah, it's one of those I promise this is fast kind of things. Like, it doesn't look like it, but I mean you're skipping that room with the batteries that's on fire, an elevator ride, the room with the stalkers, a cutscene with Strauss, 2 cutscenes with Ellie, and another elevator ride, so it's a lot. It's really, believe it or not, it actually is really nice for the pacing of the level. It makes it feel way faster.
Station is just beyond the apartment block.
Hang on. I need more answers. How long have I been here?
3 years.
Dude,
Time
what?
is floating in space near
Okay,
Aegis 7
whatever.
And brought you here for study.
Why can't I remember anything?
The marker you found imprinted your brain with a self-replicating signal. The longer you're awake,
Standing in
the
place,
more the signal
punching.
spreads.
Come on, dude.
It's killing you, Isaac. Tyban tried to keep it in check with memory suppressants.
You said you could fix it, right?
Only if you reach me in time. Tram station, get moving.
Attention. This is Director Tyban.
Any close attempts today? Kind of, yeah. So the runs have been weird. I've had a bunch of runs get really, like, decently far. Like, I don't think I've had to reset before Chapter 6. But none of the runs have been super great, like, pace-wise. Like, I had one run to drill skip, which died. But it was on, like, it wasn't even on 58 pace. It was, like, sub 59.10 or something, like, just barely PB. I had another run that was, like, a little better than that, but not by much. They got to the trick right before drill skip. I had 1 or 2 runs die in Chapter 6 to, like, Transport Hub and then the Punch Hover. And I had 1 run die to Chapter 7, like, right after Transport Hub. So, I've had a bunch of runs get, like, really far. I just haven't, they haven't been, that great. Like, I had better, like, I've had better consistency just getting, like, further in the game today, but, like, on certain tricks, but, the actual paces were probably better yesterday, I think. I don't know. I did figure out some stuff to make drill skip more consistent, though. It is kind of a shame I missed it that 1 run today. Basically, I've managed to, or we've been able to work out 2 issues with drill skip to make it better. So the first was sometimes your height wasn't consistent. Like, you would just land too high up sometimes and the trick wouldn't work. But if you go to V-Sync before you fall, or while you're falling, it fixes that. And then the other problem was I wouldn't always land up in the same XY position either. Like, sometimes I'd end up really far away from the edge of the 0G. Sometimes I'd end up, like, right on top of it, like, go too far and fall out and die. So I figure I fixed that as well. So a decent chunk of it is actually not too difficult anymore. It's just getting the punch hover first try is still hard. That's what I messed up in my run earlier. But we're getting there. We're definitely still making progress. Just haven't actually, like I'm still getting more consistent at stuff. You know, improving. I just haven't actually closed out a PB yet. Damn, nice. Good drop. Did I say I had 2 or... if I have 3 stasis packs, that's actually so much money. Guess we'll find out. Speaking of punch hovers, yeah, if you could get here in this 0G, like while you weren't in this cutscene, there's a chance you could probably just like punch hover at the end of Chapter 3. Crazy. Yeah, that's a pretty good prediction, honestly. Like, it's either It's either gonna like just barely be it, or I'm gonna get like a really sick run. Because I mean, those are the kind of paces we've had to the end of the game. It's usually either like, oh man, this could be like a 58-20 something, holy shit, or it's, oh, this could barely get it. As far as speedrunning goes, it's probably this game is the most popular, I'd say. But, I mean, Dead Space 1 has a decent number of runs, also. Unless you're talking about, like, as a casual game, in which case it's probably, like, pretty split between 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know why it happens to me so often. I mean, my most recent PB was by like 16, 17 seconds. So that was actually like a pretty solid improvement, but not like, you know, exactly what I'm looking for. Did that kill him? God damn it. This is almost a good chapter too. Ugh. Man, just whatever. Whatever, too. Just get a 57-59. Dude, 57 is so, like, actually insane. Like, I'm starting to think it might not even be... I mean, it's possible, I guess, but... not, like, doable.
Dana, I need a new route.
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Like,
Unscheduled stuff.
the kind of run I would have to get a 57 is actually stupidly hard. Like, the best pace I've had so far was probably like a 58-20 something going into the end of the game.
You're very important to me.
So,
Hold tight.
yeah. It's probably possible with a pretty crazy grind, but I don't know if I'm willing to do that. You know?
Isaac, you're still alive?
I do think 57 will happen next year, but we'll probably need like just a like even if it was just a little bit more time saved. That would help. Like if we found something that saved like 20 seconds, then I'd be like, oh yeah, we're doing this. But all 9 rat categories got a 5:59:59. Holy shit. That's actually sick.
Hey, Dana, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Yeah, we'll probably find some more stuff next year.
In the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
If it's anything like if the trend continues, which it probably will, it'll probably slow down and we won't find as much stuff. But I mean, I think we'll find at least like enough stuff to get a. Oh my God, where's this? Okay, that was really bad. At least enough stuff to get a 57, I think, maybe lower. Because in 2020 we found like 30 minutes worth of skips. 2021 another 30 minutes worth of skips, and this year we found about 6 minutes. Worth of time saved and skips. So, that's still a lot. I was saying that yesterday about like, oh man, we've only, you know, found 6 minutes of time saved this year so far, and it's like that's still a lot of improvement, you know. So I think next year it's probably going to stabilize even more, probably slow down a bit. But you never know. The thing is, like, people don't look, like people also haven't been looking for stuff that much in this game. I mean, we look every once in a while, but I mean, yeah. Dude, come on. But man, I just really hope I get a... Next time I have, like, a really good run to the end of the game, I just really hope I get drill skip, man. They'd be so clutch. Feel really nice after all these runs. 6 minutes is like 10%. Yeah, exactly though, right? Yeah, going from like a 104 to a 58 is huge. Because the world record at the beginning of the year, it was either 140, I think it was 104.41 or 45. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting the progression, because there are some part, like when the game was closer to like an hour and a half, hour 20, there are definitely some parts of the run that were harder, or that used to be harder than they are now. But there's also a lot of parts of the game that are way harder now than they used to be, so it's interesting. Like for a while it just progressively got harder and harder, and then it got easier for a bit, and then it started to get harder again. That's kind of where we're at. Like when the run first went sub 120, the route was definitely easier, but I'd say it's probably harder again. Or what? Like there's a balance too, though, right? Like as certain things get easier or more consistent, then part of the challenge becomes not just like clearing everything first try. It's like how fast can you do it, like optimizing it.
Here, hurry.
Like chapters 2 and 3 have some skips, but they're not super difficult. So a lot of the times the time save just is like more smaller optimizations and things, or like doing fights well, or like getting good luck here, for example. Which we're getting pretty good luck so far. That was alright.
It's time, he found you! Into the church, hurry!
Dana, the Church of Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Tideman can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac! My brother is trying to rescue you. This isn't good. This will work. I'm in a safe room at the top of the church. Meet me there, okay?
Yo, let's fucking go. That was good. Yo, thanks for the follow. Damn. That's fast. That was really good. Now we wait. Dude, skip it. There are so many things at the end of chapter 5 that'd be so much nicer if we could speed it up. Like if you could skip this dialogue here. But yeah, so my I sort of what we were talking about earlier. My prediction is that the run will at least get to 57. We'll at least get 57 surely next year, maybe even 56.
You're almost here. By the shuttle.
It really just depends on what we find, I guess. I mean, we found a lot of stuff in this game, but you never know. As broken as this game has gotten, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some stuff we haven't uncovered yet. It's pretty big. I mean, shit, like, there's a... I'm pretty sure there's, like, a glitch in Chapter 1 that lets you get 0G, and I don't know how long you'd be able to keep it, but we've seen it happen, like, twice. And,
Well, you didn't have a choice, Isaac.
I have no idea if it's a thing you could realistically recreate, or, like, how useful it would be, but... That would save... If it was just, like, you had 0G, and then you just, like, kept it for, like, the whole game, that would be so fast. I don't know if it would be that interesting, actually.
After all.
But it would be incredibly quick. Insane. Because basically there's a clip of me in, like, late 2020. I had 0G on with the straitjacket in Chapter 1. Like, I was just like, I was using the trainer, like, to, like, teleport and stuff, and, like, going around the level. There's a video of me, like, having 0G with the straitjacket, and at the time I assumed that just meant the straitjacket like gave you 0G, but then, like, once you got cut out of it, you didn't have it anymore. But I've gone back and tested it since then, and it's actually not the case. So that means I somehow, like, got it, and I just, like, had it in a room where you don't normally have it. But then I was like, okay, well, like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know if that's a thing you could actually do. Or I don't know how to, like, try to recreate this. But then I found a video on YouTube of someone in, like, 2011 at the beginning of Chapter 1, not in the straitjacket, and they had 0G in, like, the shower room, which is also a room that you're not supposed to have it. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, there's something going on here. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, I have no idea how to even approach looking for something like that, like recreating it, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. So, you know, if we ever figured out that glitch, oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I forget if I said that, but that would save so much time potentially. If it was literally like, oh yeah, you get 0G and then you just have it the whole game, you could skip so much stuff. It's so fast. Like, sub 50 for sure. Easily. I think. I don't know. I mean, if you had that for a lot of levels, you would just be clipping out at the beginning and just flying straight to the end, which, again, might not be that interesting to watch, but, like, it'd be fast. Crazy fast. Sub 47? Honestly, maybe. Like, okay, Chapter 6, for example. It would probably be fast to immediately clip out right here and just fly to Transport Hub. It would probably still take you a few minutes to get there, but then you could just skip Transport Hub immediately. Like, the shit would be cracked. It'd be so fast. Maybe it'd be sub 40 even, who knows? Maybe not that fast, but... Yeah, so anyway, I think the run will progressively continue to get faster just by, like, optimizing and doing more runs, you know, finding more strats here and there, potentially still some big stuff, but I don't think the game will get really, really, really fast unless we find something like that. But we have a lead. It's a kind of small lead, and we don't really know how to, like, glitch on it, but I don't know. Even if it was, like, you got it in Chapter 1, and you only kept it for Chapter 1, that could still probably be fast. I don't know. Who knows? The thing is, it's really hard to say because we haven't been able to recreate the glitch, so we don't really know how it works. Or if it's a thing you could actually, like, recreate in runs, you know. But on the off chance you just get 0G storage, like, that shit would be crazy fast. I think the only other way the game would get, like, way, way faster like that is if we found a wrong warp. And I don't know if that's gonna happen. I mean, there is technically a lead for the wrong warp, but you would only be able to do it if you could do some, like, arbitrary code execution shit. So, yeah. The two big memes for skipping, like, a huge chunk of the game at this point would be 0G storage or Chapter 14 wrong warp, yeah. Even if you could wrong warp to Chapter 14 through the main menu or whatever, like, you still can't actually beat Chapter 14 from that load state because you don't have a gun, but... Yeah, the TLDR. If you haven't heard me say this before, basically if you corrupt your new game checkpoint value in memory and then start a new game, it just puts you in chapter 14 as like a default safe position. Like if the game doesn't know where to put you. But you don't have a gun, so you can't actually beat chapter 14. But if you could get past like one room without a gun, then you could. 1. Okay, if this doesn't work, I think I know why, but I'm hoping it does. It's based on how high up or down your camera is. It'll part of the setup is when the floor disappears under you from the bottom of the screen, you count to 57. But if your camera's more up or down, it'll be different. Yes, it worked. Okay, well, whatever. Okay. The moral of the story is just stick to 57, and it'll work pretty much every time. Alright, cool. Yeah, dude, man, chapter 14 wrong warp would be so funny. It's a bit weird too, like whether you're actually like beating the game in one, you know, like sitting really, because the way the wrong warp would work, the theory is like you start a new game and then at some point you do something to change that address in memory, change that value in memory at that one address. And then you would quit to the menu, start another new game, and it would just put you in chapter 14 with like a different set of items and shit. And then you would somehow beat the game from there. Somehow get to the end of chapter 14, buy a gun, and then kill the final boss. So, yeah. I mean, that if either that or the zero-G storage thing got figured out and it was actually like what I'm saying right now, that would definitely be a different category than this. So this would still exist, but that would then become the fastest way to beat the game. I don't know. Those are the only like meme leads we have for saving like a crazy amount of time though. Like I think the game could get down to at least like the mid 50s, maybe even sub 55 someday, with like just new skips and stuff. But without, yeah, to get like below, I think basically to get below like 50 minutes, we would probably need something really big.
I said stand still.
Ellie, take it easy. His name is Strauss. I know him.
He looks twitchy. I don't trust him.
Because even with the super terrible, like unviable tricks like chapter 3 skip and stuff that I don't do, even with that stuff, like you still probably couldn't get that low. I mean, I don't know. I think when we do our segmented run, it'll at least be like a 55.
Shoot him.
Yeah, 50, but like 56 is probably the limit with like the strats we know of, but like actually getting chapter 3 skip and then a run good enough to get a 56 would just be insane. Like that's not gonna happen. Maybe you should pick up Dead Space 2 and fuck around. It's a lot of fun. Like even if you don't want to do runs, or like if like you're not sure if you want to do runs and stuff, a lot of the tricks are really fun to mess around with if you just want to try them.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I think segmented run will definitely be at least 55, because like you take my sum of best, right, and then you just improve it by a little bit, and then you save a minute and a half of chapter 3. That's already a 55. So,
Heavy equipment pilot, class 4. You?
yeah, segmented will be a 55 or 54, I think,
Nerd. Figures.
ideally. Really just depends on what kind of strats we do.
You guys alright up there?
Oh, shit. I think life support's out too.
That's not good.
Our two remaining runners, Clark and
Because I mean the thing like chapters like the Insta chapter 7 skip lineup that like I don't do right, like that could save a ton of time. Yeah, brute, please, I know, right?
There may be other survivors over here.
Well, yeah, it depends on if you did that or not, basically.
I can't allow you to escape.
I think without that, you could still maybe even get like almost a 54 segmented, which is insane to just even say that, to be honest. Like, crazy. Yeah, but that's the thing too. Like, even with those tilt launches, you still wouldn't be getting sub 50. Oh fuck. Wait, strats. Punch me. Okay, that's the setup. Oh god. Okay, that actually almost kind of worked. That was my bad, but this can still work. Dude. Okay. Guardian kill at least. How bad is this? Same time. Whatever, dude. It's still a run. Man, dude, if I had gotten that first try, that shit would have been like minus 30, but whatever. Fast. That's what I usually go for, is like as soon as it splits as I can.
Ellie, I ran into a snag.
Damn, no first try brute clips today.
Pod that runs through the soul.
Best I got was second, I think. Most of them are pretty bad.
That figures.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
Man, I had those 2 runs back to back yesterday with first try transport hub. I got all the way to drill skip. Ugh. I wish I had my better drill skip strat then. But, oh well. At least I figured it out. Well, I'm glad I was able to sort of pull myself back together, get at least one more run past the hub, hopefully past chapter 7. Looks decent. 7's not bad. But did I hit the checkpoint? Yes. Okay, cool.
Ellie, where are you?
Right outside. Hurry.
Alright, we're on to chapter 8. Nice.
Isaac! This way! The train is this way!
Ellie, can you get the factory door open? No choice, go! No!
That's one of my favorite parts about chapter 7 is when he says that right as you clip out of bounds. Just works out so well with the timing.
Isaac, I'll try.
Did I already change my... Oh, I
Open the
did.
CEC door on your level. Hold on.
Okay. Well, pretty good run so far. I played well, got unlucky on Transport Hub. Well, okay, to be fair, I did mess up the setup for Transport Hub skip, but at least I was able to back it up.
Piece of shit, Lock. I'm giving it my codes, but it's
There's
not
some alternate universe somewhere where I didn't miss that stasis shot and he clipped me first try, but you know. Well, who knows? Oh wait, I didn't need to do that then. Whoops. Whatever. I'll get some extra items.
unauthorized for this. Open up, you bastard!
I don't really need anything, but having the extra line gun ammo doesn't hurt, I guess. Don't grab me, don't grab me, don't grab me. Okay.
Isaac, go!
That's fine, I'll keep that ammo.
Did you make it?
A full stack of line racks should be fine, plus what's in the clip, but it doesn't hurt to have a little bit extra.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I was right here this morning with the crew.
Although I think I do usually pick up more line racks eventually anyway, so I guess this just means we'll be safe.
And before I knew it, they transformed.
I think the only time I sort of had problems with line racks is when I'd sold all of them at the store there.
I'm sure there's pieces of them
But
still
hasn't been a
lying
problem.
around somewhere.
Ellie, I know.
Recently.
I'm sorry.
And here I am again. I've just walked one big fucking circle today.
We'll get through this. Let's figure out how to meet up.
Right. There's a central hub in the main facility. Here are the coordinates.
Nice. Alright. See if we can clutch this. I actually did get this the other 2 times we were here today. Nice. Always get a fast door. Fuck. Oh my god, that was so fast.
In a transport door. It's wrapped around a big tank.
A big tank.
Yo, that was crazy. I thought I was dead, but that actually ended up being so fast. I was so lucky. Yo, let's go, dude. Because sometimes, like, the door is out of bounds and it has to, like, open, right? Like, move out of your way out of bounds before you can progress. And, so sometimes you have to wait there for a few seconds for the door to move. But sometimes you get, like, insta-clipped like that, and that's really good. Okay, damn.
That worked. We're moving again.
Dude, if I had gotten first try transport hub and that happened, I'd be freaking out right now. I'd be like, dude, this run's insane. Yo, let's go, dude. This is my gold, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. I think my gold is pretty good.
I can't make it go any faster.
But yeah, it could happen. Okay. Alright. OMG, what's happening? Whoa. Dude, it's like no matter what version of like this skip you do, it's always like the cutscene just gets fucked.
This is bigger than you.
So funny.
Bigger than the lives of everyone.
I will say that that is always one of my favorite things is people reacting to like this cutscene being weird. It's like one of the most common things. Like it's like with the old version, like OMG 2 Ellie's, you know? Dude, this trick is so cool though.
What do you mean?
Dude, I next time I do meme runs though, I am definitely replacing that video log with some weird shit or something funny. And then it's just gonna be like, Isaac, what did he mean? I'm trying to think of something that would be good there, that would be funny. Oh, you know what'd be funny? The video with a kid that's like, have you ever had a dream that and he just like says a bunch of like nonsense and then it's like, Isaac, what did he mean? I don't know, something like that, I don't know. Dude, you know what we should do? That'd be a good sub goal actually, is just like do a meme run with like the video logs replaced. I'd have to find video logs that don't have like music in them and shit. Damn, that actually didn't gold. My gold's insane then, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta like cause I could totally do that. I just have to find video logs that don't have like copyrighted music and stuff in them. Let's go.
You're not gonna break me.
Yo, let's fucking go, dude. Okay.
Now get back here, the tracks are moving.
No, just go. I'll use one of the escape pods to meet you there. No, go!
Nice. Well, we are definitely on a 58 pace. I basically just we just got to get past the next level, and then we basically get to try drill skip again. So I'm really hoping that works out. Like I said earlier, like if I go quicker, I'm trying. Yeah, like I said, like I just want one more attempt on the punch hover. If I miss it, I miss it. You know, that's fair. But I've generally been getting at least 2 runs to drill skip every day, so be cool if we could clutch this one out. I think this one's a little bit better than the one we had earlier. I'm not sure though. I don't really remember. Doesn't really matter. at this point.
You're right.
Oh yeah, this thing with Nicole talking on the marker, that's also a video log, by the way. I don't know how many of you knew that. If you replace that, like you can replace it with like whatever. Like when Kyle and I would do meme runs, I just replace that shit with SpongeBob. It was like SpongeBob yelling at Mr. Krabs. Yeah, honestly, we should do that. It's so funny. Like, literally every video log in the game, even the ones that show up on TVs and shit, you can replace with whatever you want. It's really tedious to do it, because you have to convert the videos to some, like, weird proprietary video format called VP6. It's literally like, okay, I gotta, like, take this video, convert it to an AVI, extract that as just the video part, but then the audio you gotta do is its own thing, and then you eventually gotta, like, merge them together. You gotta use, like, 4 or 5 different programs to convert, like, an MP4 into this VP6 format. It's really annoying. But it's funny, so it's worth it. But yeah, props to Kyle and my brother for figuring that out. They put a lot of work into getting that shit to work. Replace with a rat? I could do that. You know, it actually wouldn't be that hard to just replace literally every single video log with that. A tutorial video on it? I might, yeah. Last run you'll be awake for? This might be the last run I do, yeah, just because it's getting late. So whatever happens, happens, I guess. But yeah, it's really annoying because you gotta, like I said, you gotta use like 3, it's like 3 or 5, somewhere like that, some range like that, like amount of programs you gotta use to get it to work. Yeah, just don't mind that battery floating in midair. Or this baby that's about to jump up the top level. There he goes. This room's a bit weird.
Attention shift workers.
Might need to turn my ceiling fan down a little bit. It's a little, getting a little cold in here.
Waiting for you. Now it's your turn.
Oh god. Ellie, step 3.
I don't know when I'd have the opportunity to do that. Yeah. Probably do it like right here. No. I'm worried I'm gonna like step away to do it. It's gonna take too long and we'll lose time somewhere. Yo, that's fucking clutch. Nice. Nice. Honestly, any of these long loads would probably do. It's like 10 seconds, but it's fine. Well, the thing is, I have my fan on like the medium speed right now because it's usually pretty warm in here, but it's actually been getting a bit chillier. So I think now that it's cooled off, it's making it kind of cold in here. Dude, I used to live in Boston, and I will say I've lost all my tolerance for the cold. I used to be like pretty good with it, but now it's like, oh my god, it's under 70 degrees. I'm cold. And it's like, I know it's not actually that cold, but like it feels cold now because that's what my body's used to, you know what I mean? Like, I used to go outside and be like, damn, it's 45 degrees. It's such a nice day outside today. You know what I mean? But now it's like, my body's just not used to it anymore. I know it's not cold, but like, my body is telling me that it is. You never wear a coat? Oh yeah, you're like that. You're like the New England kid that just like never like walks out and it's fucking snowing and it's you have like a t-shirt and shorts on, right? I knew a few people like that when I was at school. they'd just be like, it's not that cold. It's pretty good out. Everyone's in like a winter coat, and they're just in a t-shirt, and they're like, it's pretty nice out today. Yeah, I I believe that. Oh yeah, when it's windy too, yeah. Well, because like I used to like go outside my winter coat and it would be like in the 40s and it'd be nice. Because like when it gets down to like the 20s, I feel like is when your skin starts to like just burn like to the air. You know what I mean? Like it's painful to just be outside. So it goes back up to 40s after that. It doesn't feel as cold in comparison. Like it's all relative to what you're used to, you know. I mean, yeah, it's like December, dude. I'm sure it's like really cold up there now. Well, maybe you wouldn't think so, I guess. I don't know. They better both be dead. Sounds like it. Damn. Alright, this is definitely the best run I've had today, yeah. Nice. Okay. Get to find out if I'm going to be happy or sad when I get off stream to go eat food. We'll find out. $35-ish? That's pretty cold. But like, but also like, it would also get down to almost 0 or lower there when I lived there sometimes. So like, in comparison, it's like, oh damn, it's only 35. You know what I mean? Like it's not as bad. If I had to guess, it's like 60 something in my room right now, which is like honestly not that cold, but like it feels like it.
Thank God.
Maybe that's what's kept me focused. Who knows?
Holograms.
Yeah, the circuit junction just shorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I mean, when the cold does kind of wake you up, I think, right? Maybe that, maybe that's what happened. Maybe I just got cold and then I started focusing more. Who knows?
It doesn't recognize the new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
It's crashing when you open the shutters. I don't know if I've had that specific issue, but I think I've heard of that before. What FPS are you at right now? My suggestion would be like, just turn VSync on, maybe, during that part. 180. I mean, it should work fine there. If it's still giving you problems, I would say just like, turn on VSync, see if that helps. How did he... I have almost never seen him jump over that railing. That's weird. Whatever. It's 27 in Virginia? Damn. I can check what temperature it is here. I'm pretty sure it's in the 50s or 40s. Maybe not. I don't know. It felt cold, but my cold is relative, and I feel like my sense of cold is like, or temperature and stuff is different now that I live here. All right, man. You couldn't handle it? Dude, it's hot. It is really fucking hot. I know what you mean, man. It's like, I go outside, and it's like, damn, I need to take a shower now. Like, fucked up. Come on. There we go. Like 25-ish? That's pretty, I think that's pretty cold, yeah. Holy shit. My heartbeat, man. 13. 16. $60. $70. $80. $90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 97. Okay, let's see if that worked. Yeah, dude, just please, man. Okay. Holy fuck. 58 4x pace, dude, let's go. Not 3x pace, so bad, am I right? Fuck. Okay, come on. Easy every time. Please. 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 Yes! Yes! Oh my god, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh. Finally, man. Holy fucking shit. God, it took like a week longer than it should have, but we did it. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, fuck. Dude, oh, can you imagine if Transport Hub had gone well this run? Can you imagine, dude? I think I lost 20 to 30 seconds in Chapter 6, like, I'm not gonna lie. It was, like, that whole... No, it wouldn't have been a 57. It would have been, like, I could have gotten, like, a 58-20 or even lower, though, I think. With this kind of run. Yo, what's up, Gray? Holy...
Thank you, Isaac. Now.
Dude, that Chapter 8 was crazy. There were a lot of really good parts of this run. I did lose some time on drill skip, but like, I don't care. Okay, I do actually have to do this. This is like the last thing I have to do. Well, second to last thing, but this is the last like thing I could fuck up and lose time. So. Shit. And I did lose time, but GG, dude, I did it. Okay, small choke, that's fine. Let's go, dude. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. All right, this should still be 58-40 something. Yeah, I don't, man, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Apparently I had 2.5 seconds to save on this split anyway, so whatever. Let's go, dude. Finally, fuck. All right. I think PBing will be a lot easier now with like drill skip being better. So whether I decide to run this back tomorrow or whatever, that setup for drill skip makes it way better. Like it's not, like obviously the setup wasn't crazy fast. I still lost like 7 seconds or whatever there, but man, drill skip is one of those segments that is just like, all right, it's okay if I lose time here. At least right now it is. Like, eventually, at some point, if I really wanted to grind it, I might have to get a better one. But, like, right now, it's like, yeah, if I lose time there, it's like, it's fine. Oh, dude, my last couple PBs that have been, like, 59s, like, when I actually got drill skip, I was not that nervous. But, man, that run, my heart rate was, like, going crazy. My hands were getting tingly. Like, that's how you know it's a good run when, like, when I'm in Chapter 15 and my hands are shaking. Like, damn. Dude, dude, that eye poke skill was clutch though too. That was nice.
Was this your great plan? Dump me off and down?
God, if I had missed that checkpoint, that would have been so sad. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you.
Oh, let's go. That's a W, dude. All right, I gotta not die here.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
58 before the end of the year, dude. Let's go. Oh my god, yeah, my hands are still shaking a little bit. Partially because it's cold, but that's not the only reason why. Excuses. Yeah. God, can you imagine if I died there? Sub 58 before the end of the year, yeah, I imagine, right? Alright, let's go, dude.
I'm trying!
Yes! Let's go, dude! 58 in Dead Space 2. And finally, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, glitchless right now? Maybe. Yeah, thank you for the GGs, everybody. 58, dude. Finally didn't get cucked by drill skip, dude. God. I'm glad we didn't just barely get it. Like that was solid. Like I'm trying to remember. I think the only thing that was like kind of bad was Transport Hub, right? Like if Transport Hub had been good, this could have been like a 58-20 or even sub 58-20 run. So. What a relief, man. Drill skip setup was slow too, yeah. but I got it, so I wasn't trying to rush it. If this is the run I'm thinking of, Chapter 4 might have actually been pretty good, but Chapter 1 was... I know Chapter 1 and 6 were slow. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. But yeah, hell yeah, dude. We got that. Let's fucking go.